What's up, guys? Elijah Shidler here, owner and supervising broker of Venue Real Estate, and welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Myth Busting and Motivation. Confusion over who's in the driver's seat on real estate transactions is one of the most common myths that I run into. Definition time. Agency is a legally established relationship whereby a principal, a buyer or seller, delegates to another, their agent, the right to act on their behalf to represent their interests. Fact. Agents are legally bound to represent their client's interests. If an agent does anything other than serve to represent your interests, as either a buyer or a seller, you have a legal ability to press charges. Real estate agents provide you with information, you make decisions, and then give them directives to carry out. Now within this, it's super easy to see how a buyer's agent has to constrain themselves under this legal responsibility to obtain the lowest price possible for their buyer. If a buyer's agent were to try to drive the price of a property up to get paid more, they would absolutely be in violation of their legal responsibility to act on behalf of their buyer's interests. Here's an interesting question though. What about in the case of a listing agent representing a seller as their principal? Now, most often, sellers want to receive the highest price for the property possible. So can it ever be wrong for an agent to drive the price of the property up so that the seller's agent gets paid more? If I'm a seller's agent, what's my responsibility to my seller? To act on their behalf and represent their interests, right? Now, a while ago, one of my sellers received an offer from a young couple just getting started out. It was far below their property's market value, and my sellers wanted to accept it in honor of a seller who had helped them get into a property at far below market value when they were getting started out. Now let's revisit our agency definition again. Agency is a legally established relationship where a principal, my sellers in this case, delegates to another, me, their agent, the right to act on their behalf to represent their interests. In this case, it was my pleasure to represent my seller's interests even though they sold their property for $135,000 below market value. I provided my sellers with relevant market information. I told them what their property's market value was. They made their own decisions. I acted on the behalf of their expressed interest, and it was my pleasure to serve them as their seller's agent. Obviously, I received thousands of dollars less in commission, but my responsibility as an agent is to always serve my client's interests, not my own. In this case, attempting to drive up the price of the property on behalf of my sellers would absolutely have been a violation of my agency relationship, because that's not what they wanted. If you'd like to hear more about agency relationships to be empowered within your real estate transactions, shoot me a text or give me a call. I'd love to meet up with you and serve your process in any way that I can. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, subscribe so that you get the new content each week. And remember, equal opportunity is not the same as equal outcome. If we went head to head with Usain Bolt in the 100-meter dash, we would all have equal opportunity to run the race as fast as we could. But it's my guess that Usain Bolt would probably cross the finish line a few seconds before us. Maybe. Opportunity is the track in front of us, and outcome is a result of our diligence in preparing before the race. Huge part of perseverance and training is having a good team around you to push you through the day-to-day pace to be ready for the head-to-head race. That's it for this week, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.